today is the T-Rock 100. Welcome back to more Pokemon Diamond. In the last episode, we went through Stark Mountain and we caught ourselves Heatran. In this episode, we are going to be exploring more of the Northern Island. So anyway, my Pokemon did a little bit more off-screen training. I decided to bring back Fireproof and just to get a little bit more attention. Also, something that I want to tell you guys. As you can tell, I got a Rhydon right here. Guess why? It now has all the necessary HM moves that I wanted to have. And I've looked into it. Rhydon is actually a really good contender for this. Yeah, I like it to death. So anyway, welcome everybody to Route 228. Out here on Route 228, we have some new Pokemon that we can find out here. Two of those is Diglett and its evolved form Dugtrio! We'll get into that item in just a minute. Diglett and Dugtrio, as Pokemon, they are the ultimate revenge killers. They are very fast, and they bring in a lot of good damage. The downside is they do lag in HP, and as well as some other defense, special defense as well. However, they are very fast, and if you want to go for a very fast Pokemon in this particular part of the game, this could be a good one. And I like this thing a lot. So anyway, before I go on into the next Pokemon, that item that we picked up, that is called the Protector. If you have a Rhydon, like I do, and I actually made a little mistake about an episode or two ago. The Protector. If you have a Rhydon, holding it and trade it, you will get the almighty Rhyperior, which is one of my personal favorites rock and ground type Pokemon, and I love this thing to death. Great Pokemon, definitely a wise choice to have. Okay, so anyway, back to the new Pokemon out here. Next up is Cacnea and its evolved form Cacturn. They are alright grass type Pokemon. Cacturn becomes a grass dark type, which is all around alright. Personally, I think there are some better Pokemon out there, so who knows, maybe you could get lucky with it. Next up is one of my personal favorite pure ground types, Hippowdon. Hippowdon, it is a very bulky Pokemon. It can take a lot of good physical hits, and heck, even has a really good ability that conjures up a sandstorm if you get the chance. Hippowdon, one of my personal favorite pure ground types. I recommend it a lot. We can also find its pre-evolution Hippopotas from an earlier part of the Sinnoh region from earlier in the game. So if you didn't bother with that, now's your chance to pick up a Hippowdon. It's a very good Pokemon. Alright, so that covers it for the new Pokemon out here. And I'm fighting an Ace Trainer right here, and I wanted to show off that Protector right there. And I'll tell you, it's a very good item. I hope you guys heard me on that one. But anyway, no big deal. Let's just proceed onward, shall we? Let's just defeat the Sandslash and call it a day. Okay. Thank you, Glinda. You did well. I like how you attack. Okay, I don't know what that fully means, but I'll just roll with it. But let's give Fireproof a chance to shine. Oh, okay. Because of a there shouldn't be a problem. Okay, you know what? That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Oh, you got dragon types. Ooh, I gotta see this one. And you got one. What do you got? That's not a dragon. That's just a hoax. That's a Gyarados, you silly Billy. I think this guy just gone nutsy. Cuckoo. But then again, I don't know how old this person is, but who knows? Maybe I could get lucky. I don't care. Anyway, Hyper Beam! Good Lord, mate! That did absolutely nothing. Dude, you probably just wasted that attack. Okay. Let's go for another extra sensory. Okay. I forgot that Gyarados goes faster than I do. It goes first than I do. I can't even speak today. But then again, work today, it's been sheer madness. Okay. Now that we got that out of the way, thank you, Keegan. Not good enough. We're still not strong enough. You kidding me? You got yourself a high-level Gyarados. You could probably... There we go. You could probably get through at least 3/4 of the Elite Four. So, what are you complaining about? Okay. Breakable, yes please. Thank you, Rhydon. You're awesome. Alright. And we got ourselves a required battle there. Actually, I'm curious. There's an item up here. There's items all over the place. Shiny Stone! Ooh! Good item. Good item. So we're almost done taking on the mountain right here. This is TM37 Sandstorm. Very good item. Okay. Yeah, we have one required battle here, so let's move on. Okay. What sort of moves have you taught? That tells me how good you are. Okay, let's see what you got. You're an ace trainer, right? Alright, Megan, let's see what you got. Okay, still a caddy. But that's a good start. I like it. So let's go for a flash cannon. Too bad that we're not faster than it. It doesn't matter. But then again, Bronzong has been known to be pretty slow. But maybe this ought to do something. See? No problem. Okay. Okay, you got a Yanma, okay. Alright, let's see what you got. Let's see what you got. Come on. Thank you. So, let's go for a flamethrower. Don't take it too personal, Yanma. I will say this. I did use one of you guys from a previous Let's Play that I've done like 5 Pokemon Let's Plays ago, and your final evolution really did something for me, and I'm proud of it. Okay. Youch. Ouch, said the Grouch. Okay, there should be no more trainers out here. Yes. Okay. So right down here on Route 229, welcome to the next route. Out here, there is a lot of Pokemon that we can find. You know what, never mind. Anyway, first up, Oddish and its evolved from Gloom. They're all around not too bad Pokemon. We got ourselves a Reaper Cloth, I'll go over that in just a little bit. They are alright Pokemon, I guess. I wouldn't say they're the absolute best grass types, but if you have a Leaf Stone, it will become Vileplume, which remains as a grass poison type, and it also becomes a really good special attacker if used correctly. If you have a Sunstone, on the other hand, it will become Blossom, which becomes a pure grass type Pokemon, but it's more defensive. Next up, the one that I'll probably recommend a little bit more is Bellsprout, and it's evolved from Weepinbell. Yes, you can actually find both of them out here. They are very good mixed attackers. If you... they don't have really good moves by leveling up, but they have a lot of good moves that I can learn by TM. So if you have any good Pokemon moves and you want to teach the Weepinbell, especially when it evolves into Victreebel by Grass, or Leaf Stone, excuse me, it can do a lot of good damage. Next up is one of my personal favorites. I think this is only obtainable in Diamond. And that Pokemon is Scyther. Scyther! It is a very fast physical attacker. Scyther is a really good Pokemon. Surprisingly, for a bug type like that, it's good to have. If you can train it with someone while it's holding the metal coat, which I don't think we haven't gotten yet, we would get Scizor. I'm not going to cover Scizor since we can't obtain it out here in the wild. So there's your reason for it right there. Speaking of the devil, there's a weeping bell right there. Next up, Volbeat and his counterpart Illumise. They are very mediocre bug-type Pokemon. They're just mostly here just for show. I don't exactly recommend them that much. I think Volbeat's a little more offensive, while Illumise is more defensive. So, take your pick on that. It's not really that I can change your mind on how you think of these Pokemon. Next up, it's one of the worst Pokemon ever. Ladian. Ladian is a joke. It is one of the most downright useless Pokemon of them all. If you want to know how much, think about this for a minute. In its final evolution, well, it is already in its evolution, excuse me. It's mostly a special wall, but everything else just does not suit it. It's really hard for me to recommend Ladian. And do you also want to know I have a Pokemon that knows the move Comet Punch, which is pretty much another version of Double Slap? I sure as hell don't. However, the Pokemon that I recommend more is what I usually like to consider its counterpart, Ariados, a more better bug poison type. It is actually not a bad Pokemon, and I actually like this thing more than some would think. I guess if you want to have a really good poison type, Ariados could be a good one. It should probably might know the move Sludge Bomb on here, which is downright one of the best poison type moves out there. So, here's your ideal choice of a good poison type. Okay. So we have ourselves a double battle right here. That island that I picked up a little bit ago, it was called the Reaper Claw. If you somehow able to find the Pokemon known as Dusclops, like this one right here, if you trade that with someone, you would get an awesome Ghost-type Pokemon called Dusknoir, which is one of the best Ghost-type Pokemon I have ever seen. Trust me, if you can get that, great Pokemon. Okay. So let's see. Over that. Not quite, but that's alright. That's okay. Okay. We're almost done with this battle, and I was gonna show off this one battle for this specific reason. What the? Oh, that's right, I'm so inflicted with the curse. Crap. But don't worry, we're actually getting pretty close into the next location. Crap! Was not expecting that. This guy's got his helmets. Not good. Okay. But no worries, I'm okay. I think I can take it down pretty quickly if I just use Rockhead to smash his Rockhead. That doesn't sound bad at all. Okay. Thank God it was faster than it. Come on. Take it down. Take it down, Chinatown. Actually, some of us would like Chinatown. Ow. Actually, I don't know, it didn't hurt that much. But anyway, let's just move on. There we go, Felix and Donna. Well done. Did you enjoy the show? Super fabulous, wasn't it? Your love for Pokemon really shows. Why, thank you. Okay, so now we're going to come down here. Welcome to the resort area. The resort area, there's really not much of what we can do down here. Now, out here, there is a pond down here where we can actually fish. The only new Pokemon that we can find by fishing out here is Seaking. Seaking is a decent physical water type. Do I recommend it that much? Not really. It's just mostly there so you can catch. So it's a decent water type that can do pretty much what other water types can do. Okay. We got an item right here. Got a nugget. So that person we also talked to a little bit ago also had one as well. So, I guess I didn't really need surf at all. I'm a freaking moron. Yeah, there's really nothing of what we can do out here. There's a place up here that is one of the most weirdest things, one of the weirdest places I've ever seen. I don't really need those berries. There's this place. If we go here, check what happens. I do apologize. This is an exclusive establishment, open only to a select few, but considered a special stage for the cream of the crop. If you wish to enter, I suggest you collect lots of ribbons. Yeah, we're not gonna go in there anytime soon. Personally, that place is just kind of pointless. If you want to get a lot of ribbons, you just gotta go into these contests that are at Carlton City, or by collecting a lot of ribbons from a couple of other places as well, which are daily things. But I don't really see that happening with me that much. Alright, anyway, I'm coming out here. This is the last official route of the game. Welcome everybody to Route 230. If it'll show. Never mind. But anyway, I guess we're not quite close to Route 230, but I will go ahead and cover the 3 new Pokemon that we can find. One of them is Octillery. Octillery, that's a Pokemon. It is all around a really good Pokemon. It has a great move pool if you have the right... And if you have the right ability, Sniper to be more precise, you will do a lot of good damage if you have the correct moves. It's a really good Pokemon, and it's not my personal favorite water type, but it is up there. Next up, you can find Wailmer and his evolved form, Wailord. Yeah, you can find both of these Pokemon out here. I think that only through using the Super Rod. But anyway, these are ridiculously crazy looking Pokemon. They have some of the highest HP out of all water types. I think Wailord has like one of the highest of them all. Holy crap! Did not want that to happen. I was actually hoping that you were going to go back the other way. Anyway, I was done talking about the new Pokemon anyway. So anyway, what do you got, Glenn? A seal, eh? Okay, I'll show you a penguin. An emperor penguin of sorts. The biggest penguin of its kind. Wait, is it? Actually, yeah, it is. I was actually thinking more of the king size. The king is actually, I think, the second biggest. Did it just use dive? Okay, never mind. Okay. So, I guess I could show him. Actually, you know what? Never mind. I was actually thinking of possibly showing off the battle tower out here. So, we'll see how it goes. I will admit, I'm not the biggest fan of the battle tower itself, but I guess it could be fun if you know what you're doing. So the ultimate goal for that particular tower is that you get to challenge Tower Tycoon Palmer twice. I'm not really gonna worry about it that much, I guess, but he is kind of a challenge because if I recall in the rematch, he has a Togekiss, which is a downright one of the deadliest Pokemon if used correctly. Especially if it has the ability Natural Cure. Oh, never mind, not Natural Cure. Serene Grace, that's it. Was there anything up here of interest? There is. Oh! Aha! Aha! There it is. Let's get out of here. Alright, right here. HP up. Wow. I guess you can say that someone really wanted to hide it low, and they did. Holy crap. Rare candy! Yummy! Okay, now was there an item over here? I didn't think so. Well, let me check to make sure. Is that it? Oh, there's bound to be an item out here. There just gotta be. There's gotta be. Are you kidding me? There's no item here? You mean I wasted this time for nothing? Let me check right here. Just make sure. Ah! There is an item. At least it wasn't a complete waste of time. Cargos! Okay. This is tight. This is tight. Okay. So we're practically finished up here. And okay, good. And check it out. We're now officially back to where we once was. Yep, we're back in the fight area. Alright, so before we go any further, now we're gonna head down to Vilestone City. Trust me, you'll see why in just a moment. Okay. Alright. So you might be wondering, what are we doing down here in Vilestone City? Well, down here. Well, anyway. If we come out this way, this wasn't here before. We have a new place that's unlocked to us. This is part of the after game. Welcome, everybody, to the Send-Off Springs. Out here, there's actually no new Pokemon that we can encounter here yet. But when we go further in, there's going to be a lot of Pokemon. Well, actually, not really a lot of Pokemon, but there's going to be quite an obstacle that's going to be waiting for us. And yes, Golduck, I see you. Good to see you, too. Okay. So anyway, before I end things off, we're going to want to come up here and have a bit of a lakey area, or a pond area right here. Hey, B-Barrel. Or Torpedius, as someone calls him. Okay. You know what? Why not? I'll use it. Okay. I'm gonna be getting some more Super Repels off screen, so we'll have no need to worry from right there. Anyway, now that we finish up the rest of the routes in the Northern Island, it's now time to go ahead and end things off right here. Next time, we're gonna be entering this cave to see about what lies in there. See you guys then.
No, we cannot. I guess we can only get them when they're coming this way. Oh well. I'm still gonna destroy these guys no matter what. Halfway done?